My father's work worldwide is not only interested in your spiritual life, but your financial life too. And once this new administration, I guess they're not all that new now, Biden administration came into power, they've literally destroyed the middle class and they're starving the lower class to death. Many people think that it's actually Obama running this because, look, we know Joe's not able to make up his mind or say much of anything except just whatever hits his mind at the time. So it's probably true. Joe has done everything from day one that Obama did from day one when he was president. So most believe this is actually the third Obama administration. I can't say. I'm not that politically involved. Not politically involved at all, actually. So I wanted to tell you about an old scam, very dangerous scam that is recirculating. I got this letter. In fact, I believe it was on eBay where they had advertised that they wanted you to wrap your car with their advertisements. And they would pay you, I believe it's $570 a week. And I forget, it was another, they were going to pay you for the wrapping, of course, and everything. My truck needs painting, and I really don't want to do it. So I thought, this is a good idea, so I contacted them. And this week I got a check for $2,980.77 and directions of how to do this. It says these are the instructions you will need to follow regarding your auto wrap service. Payment regarding the installation of your decal is inclusive with this letter and your weekly payment of $620 just for having their advertisements on your vehicle is also included with your payment. Balance on the payments is for the technician/installer who will be coming over to install the wrap on your car. Now, I have old cars from 95 to 2015. And I thought, well, they're probably not going to want their advertisement on these. So I was surprised when I got this notice. As soon as you receive the check payment for your assignment, please go straight to your bank and deposit it into your account. Or you can easily deposit it via deposit app or ATM deposit transaction. You will need to ascertain from the bank when the funds will be available to you for withdrawal, and this needs to happen within 24 hours. You can also inquire from the bank if the funds will be available the same day as deposit. Note, it is imperative that you notify me via email and text when the check has been deposited into your account and get back with a photocopy of this agreement contract service agreement after you have deposited and dated it. Special offer. Submit your confirmation of the deposit within 24 hours and receive an extra $200 Amazon gift voucher, which would be posted to your address. You see, I used to buy and sell through online. And eBay, of course, was one of the places where I did a lot of business. And I was selling a car for a friend. I think the car was $850. I put it on about 3 a.m. Next morning, I wake up and it had already sold. And I got a letter just like this. They wanted me to when they want you to deposit it real fast and get right back to them when the money is available, they've just told you it's a scam. And this was probably 2000, 2003, something, when they tried that scam on me. The bank, there were three banks this certified check was written on, and they were all in the Northwest. So I called the bank anyway. I've been a businessman most of my life, and I learned a lot about that and about people like this. So I called the bank out there, and they said, oh, I gave them all the security numbers and all that. And they said, oh, that's a good check. So I hung up, and I thought about it. And I called another branch of their bank. They said, that sounds like a good check. So I thought about it again, and I called the third branch of their bank. There were only three. They said the same thing. And then I explained to them the directions these people had given me. And the lady said, I'll be back to you in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, she called me back. She said, that check's no good. You see, the deal is, here's check. It looks pretty good, too. Not as good as the first one, but pretty good. It has the hologram on it and all this stuff that they know they need to put on it. And the reason I knew it was bad, it was the way they wanted me to deposit and get the money to them quickly. Because you see, I would deposit that $2,988.77 in my account and give them the money. And in 2 weeks, when the bank found out if it was good or not, they would charge me. So that would be all my couple thousand, almost $3,000. No, yeah, almost $3,000 would be gone forever. This man, it's probably the same man from, I believe it's Algeria, Nigeria, someplace in Africa. And he has dozens and dozens of different kinds of scams on the internet, and he's a multimillionaire. He makes millions. So if you get something like this, you want it to be true, but don't fool yourself. That's a lot of money to lose and get absolutely nothing out of it. And the government's not going to do anything about it. You know, they might go back on him and he'll say it's good, and then they drop it there. So be very careful. I care about you, and that's too much money to lose. Another thing, recently I made a video on the New World Order. And in that, I said that after this election, there would be more and more and more viruses. I uploaded it, and while it was uploading, I went in the living room, turned the television on, and there was Joe Biden saying there are going to be more pandemics. I said viruses. He said pandemics, which means they're going to shut it down again and really starve you this time. Lock you in your house, lock you away from your loved ones, and destroy the economy even more, because that's very important to them. America was the big dog. China is now. America was the big dog, and to take over the country, you got to destroy the big dog. You got to do it. And these people are very good at it. Very good. It's interesting that Joe said that they're all going to be pandemics. Not just viruses. We've had flu before, which is what COVID was. It was flu. But it allowed the communists, the beast of the book of Revelations, to take over this country and to take you over. And these people in government, Pelosi and Kerry and Obama and these people, think they are going to be part of the ruling class in the New World Order. But communists don't like educated politicians, knowledgeable people. They don't like scholars or professors. And the good thing for them is they'll probably be the first to be beheaded. They think they're going to rule, but they are the grunts. They're the grunts setting this up for these really, truly elite people that think they can run your life better than you, and they're going to do it. They're killing the most people they can. That is the reason the Democrat progressives will kill just to get to kill babies. That's the reason they're teaching in schools that you should be a transgender or a gay, because they're trying to stop all reproduction other than their own offspring. Just like Hitler, they think they're building an exclusive, perfect race of people, their people. So, look, the handwriting's on the wall. Same thing's happening here that just happened in Venezuela. You don't know about that because our media didn't cover it. Didn't cover it because they didn't want you to know what happened. Because they knew that the Democrat progressives, the ultra elite, were going to do the same thing here. Biden has already destroyed the middle class. Just like Obama did, he did it too. He destroyed the middle class, and that's all Democrats can talk about. Every speech is what they're going to do for the middle class. But it's not what they do for them. It's always been what they do to them. They don't want them. They want the poor, because in the New World Order, they're going to need you living hand to mouth and living on the government so they can control you and manipulate you to do whatever they say. So here at My Father's Work Worldwide, we care, and we will continue to do the best we can to warn you of such things and to warn you of the New World Order. What is it? The Democrats call it the Great Reset. That's the Great Reset. They're going to kill 7 billion people because they don't want more than 500,000 for them to have to deal with. So beware. Be constantly praying. Be constantly close to God. Get online. You don't have to work with me. Just get online and preach repentance to the world. You don't have to be a preacher. You don't even have to be a church member. But if you are, try to bring your church along with it. But whether you can or not, get online. All the social media. All your friends, and try to talk them into repentance as soon as possible. That's their salvation. That's what will protect them from the beast of the book of Revelations. And it's going to get lots worse than what I've told you about. Much, much worse. I don't want you to be there. I don't want my family to be there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. But until the next time, goodbye.